Good day, welcome to Maya for Interior. This is the beginning of Maya 2023. I'm going to be using this one to create my journey on Maya. It's not an expert channel for say, but this is the journey that I love doing. I just want to be using Maya because I've never seen where the people use Maya to create interior. So I want to use that to start my project. So I'm starting a real project for that. So if I want to start, this is a new screen. You can click on the new screen. And if you want to go direct to Maya straight up, you can just click on go to Maya and everything will come to the original position. And this one will help to create what we want to create. And that is why we want to do this one. So I have cap lock, I'm opening it. So what I want to create is this particular project. I want to work on it. This is an interior perspective. So I've never seen people using Maya to do this. I'm going to use this to create everything from beginning to the end. Just step by step, join the follow and let us create all this together and see how far we can go in this journey together. So this is our beginner course. Start. So as this is our very first beginning, so we need to start our page right. So which program are we using? Are we going to be using the metrics or so no matter what the case may be, Maya has a own way of doing things. So let's just go to window. At the window now, we go to general editor or things like a source bus and things like that. But I'm going to go to preference settings. So you click on preferences. At the preferences, what you need to do is that you come to so if you are looking for this is the what is it called, the cube that will display on it. If you have this one now, it's not going to be seen it again. So if you hold it back, you toggle it or coming up. So you do all the settings from here, from the field, the rendering setting, you can do whatever you want to do here. So I'm clicking on setting here now, so that I'm going to set my things to, instead of millimeter, I'm going to use meter because of the position of large extent I want to have, because I want a large screen, a big screen for what I want to do. So I'm using this meter and degree, let the angle remain. So whatsoever they continue to do later, proceed by that. So because I want to set everything accordingly. So that's the parameter that we want to use. So the first thing I need to do now is to bring my, I'm going to use a, what is it called, polygon primitive to do what I want to do. So when some other thing might need they're not primitive, so I'm going to use that as well. I'm going to make use of all the tools that are here. These are the creating tools. So the file here, this is where we're going to save and everything that we're going to be doing. So every part of it we are going to touch them, editing, duplicate, things like that. So modifying the model follow. So I'm not going to be explaining everything one after the other. I just want you to follow through as I'm using all these tools to get what I want to get and get it done in a quiet place and interesting manner. So what am I doing here now? The first thing I do is that I go to create, go to primitive. So I will set my cylinder or cube. So what I want to use here is cube. Click on cube, so it's automatically created. So but you don't need that for now. So what you need, go to this polygon one. So you need to change the dimension. So the height you have is 1, so you can change the height here to, I'm going to change it to 3. Then the width is changing to 3, so I'm going to use 4 because I want it to be wider. So then I'm using the height to be 3, which is 3. So this is my choice. So the height is 3 and my depth as well should be 3. So almost becoming a square. So that's what I need. So press enter here. After you have done this one, what happen? Ctrl Z, polygon, go back to what you have done. The height should be 3. Press enter. So when you click here, it's there. So press enter. So let the 4 cardinal position come up to you. So zoom out if you want to. So this is it. So you push this up by using this manipulative tools. So shift it to the top, let it sit atop the grid, which is beautiful. That is what you are saying. So I'm going to press space bar of your computer again. So this is what you have. So inside this space bar is where I want to be creating whatsoever I want to create, but I don't want this one to be visible. So what I need to do, I will select the surface for now, and I'm going to delete the surface because I want to be seeing the inside. Now the beauty part of it is, it's not that I want to wake up and decide to do whatsoever I want to do at this level. I may later decide to delete this one, but I want to create what I want to create so that it will suit what I'm creating it for. So that is in that area. Now the next thing I need to create is to create the bed, which is what I want to do here. So click here and say create primitive, and you see the same cube. Then you select the cube is being created. You go here and see that what you have done is at the normal level. So here you can manipulate it, and might be manipulating it in the way that okay, it is suitable for you. So I'm going to scale it down. Good. So as I've scaling it down, so I think I have something need to do here. So what I do is that don't want the shading. What I just want is fireframing, so that I'll be able to see what I'm doing here. So the fireframing here is going to be okay for me for this particular one. And so many things I'm going to still teach at this level, but let me set what I want to set in place. So click submit, then you come here. So pick here and let it rest on the surface as I've done. So this is one thing that you need to focus your attention on. So scale it now. You can scale it widely, horizontally. So the height depends on your choice of what you are doing. So I have done with this one. Select this and drag it down a bit. Press enter and then you see what you have done. If it's okay by you, good. So now you scale it a little bit like this. So you have scaled this one in this way. So beautiful. This is the beginning of everything we are creating. So this one has served as a bed frame, so it is going to be there that way. Now let me return this something back. I'm going to go back to smooth. So instead of me to be hiding that, I want to hide this complete embodiment. I've known the area in which I want to put my position. So I'm going to create layer, and they say create empty layer. So by then I will create say visible and invisible. This one is the beginning. So what you do is that you select this and you say click here to move selection into what, and you say create new layer, or what, create new layer and assign the object. So you can do that by create new layer and assign the object. So you have assigned that object into that position. When you click here, it disappears. When you click here, it disappears. So you can now delete this one if it's not needed by you anymore. Delete that layer. I don't think this. So this layer, if it's giving me something, I can press P, then I can press visibility whatsoever I press now. So if I press T, this one will do that it remains standstill while I work on this one on my own manipulative expression. So this is it. Now I want to change the frame of this. What do? I need to duplicate this. Press Ctrl D. I've duplicated that one. So you are still using the same formation. By doing that, reduce the size, which is okay. Then manipulatively move it up. Can you see the bed is being created step by step? So the point is that you need to go to back image again and see the image of what we have done. The frame, the bed frame around there is being set. This one is being oriented. I need to create this background as well for now. So what I need to do, everything I'm going to indicate them here. So I'm still going to be using every box that I use here to do whatsoever I want to do. So what I do here is that I create Ctrl D again, move it upward. Then you need to reshape it by what, manipulate it with what, with so reduce this. So here you can press enter so that you'll be able to see what you are doing from the top. Zoom out to your own taste. So here you move, so let it have a taste of the edge. So that is one for that one. So now you press enter again, let this one come. So you push it down. You can push it down from here. So you are seeing the first side of the whole device. So here is another thing. This is what you are seeing from the other side. So the top view, right view, left side view, these are the manipulative area of what you are doing. So this one indicating that there's work that is going on here. So what I want to do is that I will look at the image so that I have something here to design with. So let me first create this inside part. So let's go there. So I'm going to do that from the top. Here I will bring it to the middle, that is to the center. At the center now we manipulate it by make sure that this thing is So let's look at the image. Yes, so it's off like normal. Yeah, almost there. So what is it that is going to be on the layer? Select this. So but before I select it to be on the layer, I need to add some manipulative important information for that. So move around at this level that to move. Just I don't want to see this one again for now. So what I do is that I will create edges around this. So help this one, I'm going to say insert edge loop. So good. So that the reason why I'm doing this, so that we have refined edge towards what I'm doing. So all the edges are not going to just be like, they're going to be making a lot of sense toward what I'm creating. Good. So from now, if I decide to say smooth or press 3 on this, so I have done what I need to do. Select, then you just say object mode. Good. So can you see the edges are here now, but can just like getting them to do whatever we want to do. So press mesh, you can click to say smooth, click it to be smoothing. So the smooth aspect of it has already defined the purpose. So the edges are what are now refined. So you can create more division by increasing this. So you see, so those are the things you need to work on. So then I need to so I need to manipulate this by reducing it. Come to this position using the move tools and drag it close. So here at this position now, what you need to do, the move tools again is needed. So you're now going to continue to duplicate and then arrange it and move it upward. Duplicate, move it upward, duplicate, and then let it shift upward. There is a way you do multiple duplication, but just let's do it for the case of we are learning one after the other by each other. So this journey, let us continue to learn with one another. So click here. By the time you click and you see it, click 3D position and you see that this one. So for jar expression, look at this. So we are able to create this internal 1 2 3 4. So we have that internal field for that position 1 2 3 4, which is okay, but you can still add one if you choose to. So duplicate, I added another one to beautify the case for myself. So this one is done. So what else do I need to do? I now select this one. I will just say duplicate. After I duplicate, I will do rotating. So rotating the blue course is what I want to do. I will just use rotating the blue course, coming here and say 90 at that channel box. It's going to be there perfectly. Then you rotate this one, then you manipulate it to this position, bring it down to have the same height with this. So when you look at it, are they going to be the same level or the same value or the same expression, which is okay for me. So press enter. At this level you see it from here that okay, they have the same joint ventures inclusivity. So press F, it will move close on the board, on your board. F will zoom it close to you. So here, when you look at the image one more time, then you have two. So you need to work on that. So the two part of it, you need to do that. So what you do here is that you still save this one, shift it up, then adjust it to come down. So duplicate again and move it to the side. So you touch these two by shifting. So then say duplicate, then you shift these two together and one will come to the side. So when you look at it from the image aspect, you have this and everything is done at this one. These two sides are set. So the last part is the other side that we needed to see what is it. So now what do? We give it a chance by looking at this side. Okay, so we come back here and we select this, the all of them of that position. So press center and be able to, so that you'll be able to select. So go to the back and select them all. Please press shift on your keyboard that you'll be able to select and select and select. So here now you complete, say duplicate, Ctrl D, then you shift them to the side. Then here you use manipulative tools of what, then you move it, say move. Good. So you look at our image again. How many do we have? We just have only one, which is okay by what you have done. So when you look at it from here now, this is separately successful. You now copy, you press shift, continue to press the shift, and then you say duplicate. So do duplicate now, you move it here and you double it. So in this one now, we have created the bed space home pattern, which is what we have done here. So we have set the foundation lay for this position, and this is the beautiful aspect of it, part one of what we have done. So in the next tutorial, we are going to go around. Remember, if you have done this one, look at the area what you have done, and those things that are needed to do, you toggle them and you remove them from reality, transparency, and things like that. So you follow the whole situation with visibility. So that is what we are able to do at this position. I will continue to work on that level. So thanks for watching. See you in the part 2 of the tutorial. God bless you.